Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Before this video starts, I'd like to ask you guys two things. Please consider liking this video, and please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps out a lot. So we're almost close to 1,500 subscribers, so just hit that like button and subscribe button, and that really helps me out, bringing out this content. So today's video was supposed to be a video on the storm and the warm weather. However, I decided to go in depth more on the two things, so I decided to split it up in two videos. And in my area, as of now, it's actually snowing. So I think that my area won't see any more snow. However, that's the Chicago area. But areas in North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota can get absolutely hammered by heavy snow in the next week. This late week, Thursday, Friday, they're expecting up to 30 inches of snow. I mean, unprecedented amounts. Record-breaking snowstorm. This storm's going to be a monster. Severe weather on the warm side. This is just such a spring storm. And I was going to, as I said, split these videos into two sections. However, I'm just going to focus on the temperature aspect. So let's just get right into it. And if I could click, let's go on, where is this? Two temperature meter anomalies. Anomalies show you where the temperatures are going to be above or below average at a certain time, right here, and date at a certain place in the US. So pick where you are and just watch this map. So you can see there's cold air mainly across the eastern half of the nation. However, this storm just pushes through and brings a lot of warm air into the much of the country. And sorry for my nose clearing, that is. It's a little bit annoying, I know, but I just need to clear my throat. So, it's a little bit obnoxious. Sorry about that. So, sorry, there's my cat here, and he just keeps coming over here, so I need to shoo him away. Come on, go. Alright, so, the temperatures are going to be much warmer. You can see across the eastern, not even eastern, just pretty much central southeast. I don't know really how to describe it. Pretty much just the eastern half of the nation. Here's going to be the storm sitting right there, bringing up warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico. Really warm temperatures. However, then the cold air makes a comeback. And this is as far as this model run goes. So let's switch back to the 12 o'clock one, which is still fairly similar. The cold air makes a comeback, you could see, and actually stays there for a long time. However, yeah, that's going to be the story for a lot of the time. The cold air might stay there for a long time. I mean, look, your best bet for above average temperatures right now is the southwest for sure. I mean, they're going to be pretty much above average the whole time, other than a few cold shots like right there. But I just think that the cold air will still persist across much of the east. However, a short blast of warm air is coming, and this warm air definitely will be short-lived. However, I think it is worth it in the short while. I think it's worth it for many people across the east that like these warm temperatures, because I mean 90% of people at this point are sick and tired of winter, but it looks as if winter will keep coming and doesn't look to be pushing away. So now let's look at the actual temperatures shaded. That these are actually the actual temperatures that are given to you by Celsius degrees. And let's go. You could see a lot of back and forth during the night. Cools down, but you get to see this warm air. I mean, 60s, 70s, much of the country. However, then the cold air comes crashing through again. Frost freezes again. But you can see, even though it is below average, at one point the average gets so high that it just won't become cold again. Like, look, say right now it's supposed to be below average, or let's see right here, this is definitely below average temperatures, but you can see there's not really a lot of freezing going on. Maybe some in the Appalachian and some of the Colorado Rockies. Say your average is 50 in Chicago, and you're like 20 degrees below average. That's still going to be 30. That's not that cold, and 20 degrees is not going to be that cold, but like 15 to 10, which is going to be 35, 40 degrees, and that's exactly what it shows right here. So you can see, if you go to the temperature anomaly, it shows bitter cold air. Well, it's not really bitter, it's just below average, which is certainly below average for April, and a lot of the gardening season will be postponed, and it's just a little bit concerning, not gonna lie. I mean, I really was hoping for a nice warm spring, but doesn't look likely at this point. And look, even the southeast won't be that warm. Like, okay, yeah, sure, there'll be some warm temperatures, but it's really below average. The only places that are going to be above average is the southwest. And now I'll show you guys a little bit of the storm, but first let me actually go to the CFS Weekly. These are usually pretty good and give you a forecast on what's to come. So look, later on you could see it does warm up according to this, but you could see for the next couple of days or weeks the cold air persists. I mean, look, below average for the north, below average for the east, and then finally gets pushed out of the way, and then warm air prevails. So if you go by monthly, and let's go by month, so this is going to be May. So May on average is supposed to be above average for most, and you can see the whole summer is supposed to be warm, it looks as if right now. And hopefully that stays that way because I love warm summers. However, that may not be the case. As of now, you can see the forecasts are constantly changing. So that's definitely something we'll need to keep watch for. Let's look at the CMC model and let's see what they have to say about the temperature anomalies. Let's see how much below average they think it's going to be. So you can see cold air, cold air, cold air, and then finally the warm air comes out, and then it just shrivels away the cool warm air. And yeah, again, colder than average temperatures look to be persisting. So that's basically it, guys. I'll show you what the storm I'm talking about. That's kind of later on, but I'll make a much more in-depth detail about it tomorrow. So just remember that tomorrow, somewhere around, I could say 1 to 2 o'clock, I'll release my video. Since tomorrow I have no school, there's the SAT testing for the juniors, and I'm a sophomore, so we don't have school due to the fact that they will be testing. But you can see this is the storm that is going to be pushing out. And look at this snow. Look how heavy this gets. This gets very heavy snow. That's extremely heavy snow. And wait till you see some of these totals. But you can see this low, very strong on land low, 983, 978. That is extremely low. Northwest Iowa, you leave in Northwest Iowa, insane winds with this storm. Pretty much a blizzard. And you can see a ton of moisture with this. Look, just streaming up into the into the northeast. I mean, we could have some flooding concerns, and wait till you see some of these snowfall numbers. A lot of snow. So I'll make a more detailed video about that tomorrow, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please stay subscribed. Please stay tuned to my weather channel, weather video webpage, whatever you want to call it. Just, to help people out. It's not really to make money. It's just to really help people out and have easier lives. That's what my goal was from the beginning. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something new. Please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel. See you guys on the next episode.